I'm here, I'm your statue. Your heart is a magnet, I'm coming at you. Girl, you're my target, I'm aiming at you. You're a comet, I'm trying to catch you. We can break any rule they ever taught you. Forget about anything they ever bought you. Cause me and you don't need a lot in this world to get by. Plus you know I got you, you pull me in. I don't resist, time seems to fly but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix. And I wish that
if I just keep my eyes shut, maybe this time it'll be enough.
So I need the dark. Without you here, I would never see the stars. I'm headed for you. Foot on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back.
Say so right now until the truth comes out. I gave you everything, and I gave you everything. Say so right now and left alone, cried out. I gave you everything, and I gave you everything.
Good evening everyone on the EU server. Welcome back to the final day of the Professionals Tournament rounds 12 to 14 on the EU server, and we begin. This is the Professionals Tournament format. It's a double round robin, played the best of 7 series. There are 8 teams in the bracket and the top 4 will advance to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. At this stage, you know what a double round robin is, so I'm not going to repeat that. Tiebreaker rules, we might be using these rules if there are teams tied with the same number of round wins, as we can see. Currently, APA and Serenity are tied with 9 points. Because APA won against Serenity in the first stage, they are above Serenity in the tiebreaker. For example, if we are seeing Raid and Jokes having the same number, they both won each other once. So we take a look at the head-to-head battles whereby Raid lost to Jokes 3-4 and won Jokes 4-1, meaning that Raid will have 7 head-to-head battle wins against Jokes, which are tied with 2 points. If we are seeing the same number of head-to-head battle wins, then we will have to take a look at the battle wins here. Okay. Alright. So, very important that every clan here, there is still a chance for IKPA, Gravitas, Split Randomly team and the Pink team to qualify to the top 4. But for APA Serenity, coming to tonight, they are already sure that they are through to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. Meanwhile, Raid and Jokes are out of the running. But just bear with me for a moment, I have to check something. Oh. I'm not sure why there is a link. Okay, that's very strange. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we will go back here now. Let's go back to this slide. Okay, so once again, it's all about APA Serenity currently leading with 9 round wins, and IKPA, Split Rennery and IKPA and Split Rennery team are in the top 4 at the moment. The Pink team and Gravitas team have a chance to qualify to the top 4. Raid and Jokes are out of running. And we have the autumn season timeline here with the top 4 clans qualifying to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. The dates are the 2nd and the 3rd of December. This is the November schedule. We have 21st being the last day for the tournament, and we will take a week break and we'll be back on next Friday. These are the streams and the matches happening very soon. In around 9 minutes, Jokes and APA will be streamed by Rolling Swarm. Fujit and I will stream the Pink team versus Split Rennery team. Fujit will be following the Pink team, while I'll be following the Split Rennery team. And with that, she will be streaming IKPA versus Serenity, and I know will be following Raid versus Gravitas. This is the power rating. We have. This is a power rating after the first stage of Professionals Tournament. It will be updated after tonight, where we'll be seeing the changes reflected from the results of the Challengers Tournament and the Lower Echelon Championship. Okay, here are the maps. There are 22 maps altogether without Ghost Factory and Hellas. And Thomas Peterson has made the following predictions. Thomas Peterson is predicting APA to win against Jokes 4-0. Split Rennery team to win against the Pink team on a tiebreaker, according to Thomas Peterson. Serenity vs IKPA predicted to go in favor of Serenity 4-1. Gravitas predicted to go in favor of Raid 4-2. So great to see some of you here, and good morning to Yonwell. And and this is a lounge, and I'm going to change to a lounge right now. And we have jokes. I don't know. Just take a look at that. Speed Rendering team will be facing Gravitas at the very end, but jokes next. And they have to beat jokes in order to get into top 4, of course. But assuming they can do that, it can get really intense. So there are a couple of scenarios that I've done. I've done a scenario with IKPA, Split Rendering team, and the PINK team with a 3-way tie. In that situation, it's quite likely that we will have IKPA out of top 4 and Split Rendering and the PINK team in the top 4. If we have Split Rendering, the PINK team, and Gravitas team tied with the same number of points, then it's likely that we are seeing Gravitas team ahead of PINK team and Split Rendering team to get into top 4. But there needs to be a lot of permutations. I mean, there needs to be a lot of boxes ticked in order for that to happen. Meanwhile, I've also done a lots of simulations with, you know, two teams with the same number of round wins, but everything will be. I mean, this game with Split Rendering team against the PINK team, this is going to matter a lot. If Split Rendering team wins against the PINK team, quite likely we might be seeing the final top 4. But please spare me, I'm just going to see something on the stream, which is concerning me at the moment. Just be back soon. Okay, so crisis solved. The crisis has been solved. Okay, we will now go into the room now. Alright, so let's look at the lineup for both teams. The PINK team will be going with Rico and Papel in the double T100 LT. Vinograd potentially also taking the T100 LT. PINK team will be the other 4 tanks will be taking the Type 71 with Flame, Gats 2, Brain, Scorpion taking those 2 tanks. Split Rendering team, they're going to be taking quadruple Type 71, 1 T100 LT, and double IS7. Okay, so now go back to Canal. On the Apex server, what happened here is that GV makes a huge push at the start, but they are able to get 2 wins from that. Will the Pink team do the same? Will Split Rennery team do the same? Or are we going to be seeing a much more tactical play between the Pink team and Split Rennery team? Only 15 more seconds to go and we will go in to Canal. And we will go in. Canal. Let's see what's going to happen here. Pink team from the north spawn with Split Rennery team from the south spawn. Are we going to be seeing both teams going to the same side, or are we going to be seeing something different? We're seeing the Pink team, oh, they're going to be sending the Type 71s over to D and the 200 LTs except Pepple to A and B. As we can see, the Split Rennery team jumps straight down and they're going to be taking B potentially. They will get C. There are 3 tanks there still lingering from behind, and we're going to be seeing Santiago, also known as Nick Case, in the Type 71, getting aggressive. But at the same time, the quadruple Type 71 aren't going to D. They're actually spawn baiting, so this is a completely different game than we saw with GV. I'm wondering how both teams are going to play. Rico in that bush, trying to get information for the Pink team. He doesn't have to shoot. Then maybe he doesn't want to shoot at all, because if he gets spotted, the question is, how can he run away? How can he run away from this position? C has been captured, and A will be captured by Split Rennery team. That will give the Pink team the cap lead. Meanwhile, we are seeing B being taken by Split Rennery team, and we are seeing the Type 71s relocating, but A has been captured. Rico's still there, idle. It's not that he is AFK, it's that he's getting the tags spotted up. He doesn't want to shoot anything because he will reveal himself with a drastically reduced camera rating. So I love what Rico is trying to do, and the Pink team has bled Split Rennery team a little bit. So that's a great start from the Pink team, but they absolutely have to find a way to push, because the cap points are going to be against them by a lot. Hit points back in favor of Split Rennery team, but we could potentially see a push coming from Split Rennery team going on to D, and they are all spotted. So now is it the time for the Pink team to push on to the other side? That's exactly what they're doing right now. Nick Case is in deep trouble, getting pushed by the Pink team tanks, and look at Pink team. They are going to rotate out of D. Peppo is going to stay there, and I'm very afraid that Peppo is going to be the focus for Split Rennery team. But the problem with the Pink team is they aren't taking the tanks quickly enough, but they now get F and also Nick Case with 7 versus 5 here. And we're seeing Gats 2 also taking some hits. Split Rennery team still has some hit points. The hit points are neck and neck. They now even have a lead. But in terms of the guns, the Pink team has 2 more guns compared to Split Rennery team with only 5. But the cap points are still not in favor of Split Rennery as of the Pink team here. As we can see, Flame is being shut down by Split Rennery team, but the Pink team has to crossfire, and they're looking to get Dan out of the way. Brain absolutely needs to land a shot onto Dan, and he does, but that was a huge shot onto Brain. I think that was a double tap right here. Peppo gets pushed by Ghosty, but I'm sure that the Pink team will get this because they have a lot more tags here. Flame is now out of the game, and Zerd has been pincered by both Gats2 and Scorpion. However, the Pink team still doesn't have the cap advantage, so they don't want to lose any more tanks here. They are in deep trouble with the cap points. They have the hit points, they don't have the cap points. Ghosty is now dead, and we are seeing Ufi Josh trying to get Pepel, but Pepel really using the carcass, and we need to see whether Ufi Josh is able to buy enough time before the pink team gets the bases. And Rico has tagged Ufi Josh, and Rico bounces onto the way to success. And Rico absolutely needs to land the final shell onto way to success, and he does, meaning General is the last person standing. The pink team really good push onto B, and they don't have to worry about caps anymore because they get both. They got now A, B, and C, and they got General down. They got all 7 tanks out of the way, meaning the pink team will get to lead 1-0. Great start for the pink team. Split Rennery team, they got a good cap lead, but they were risking with a push onto D, and they fell into the trap of the pink team, sadly. And the pink team just pushed on onto the other side when they saw Split Rennery team is going after D, and that was a really great start for the pink team, drawing Split Rennery team into nothingness. And the pink team was able to pick up 2 tanks, although the speed in picking up those kills is a little bit slow, but it isn't slow enough to allow Split Rennery team to get some tanks out of the way. The pink team maintaining all 7 tanks on the battlefield for pretty much the majority of the match is vital, and the effective DPM has put the pink team on the advantage, meaning now 1-0 for the pink team, and is going to be a great start for the pink team. And Split Rennery team, on the other hand, they need to be careful of the risks with some of the moves. I like that they are decisive in the moves. That rotation apparently didn't work, but I like that they went in decisively. But the pink team was able to take out 2 tanks, and Split Rennery team didn't really stand a chance, to be honest there. But anyway, let's go back in. Canal, the pink team versus Split Rennery team. Let's find out who is going to win the next one. Let's go. Split Rennery team needs the win, because the pink team wins against Split Rennery team the first time. If they win them the second time, they have to hope that the pink team will drop points, and Split Rennery team have to absolutely win their final 2 games. The pink team, we are now going back to see the pink team here. Red team, again taking the triple T100 LT strategy with Split Rennery team, once again going for A and B, and the Type 71s all again going for another way. And we can see Rickle looking to get C, but as we can see, Split Rennery team getting really aggressive, looking to shut down Pepper. Pepper has to run away now. He has been spotted. He has spotted the tanks of Split Rennery team. That gives the pink team the information. Rico will run away without getting shot at, because there are no tanks. That's going to put a crossfire onto Rico, and the pink team will be potentially not be getting any cap lead again, because they will get D more later than BPS. Split Rennery team gets both A and B now, and Vinograd is trying to get D, but it's going to be a hard one here. Scorpion drops into D, will get the cap, and it's the case. The pink team gets D now. That puts them just only 1 kill away from flipping. And we're seeing Pepel, once again, like last match, is going to be idle in the bush trying to spot tanks. But it's quite a far position from where the Split Rennery team is going to go to, and Flame there to hold off their spawn. So I think Pepel can afford to put some shots there to whittle down the hit points of Split Rennery team. So far, Split Rennery team with more hit points, and pink team unable to put shots onto Spit Rennery team. Zerd gets spotted, gets shot at, double tapped, and that's some great shots from the Pink team, but Vinograd gets shot as well. Zerd needs to stay really safe in this area. He is going to be really important there, trying to assault the push coming onto B. In this situation, the Pink team will find it really difficult in the rotation, because what's going to happen is that the Pink team, if they push B, Rennery team is completely ready for this. But at the same time, Dan is also quite isolated, so I think there is an opportunity for the Pink team to push back to their spawn, but then they will have to push out in the open, and General and Nick Case will be there to shut those tanks down. So for the Pink team, they probably will have to force a push coming through down the middle, and also through their spawn. They have to coordinate the push coming from both sides well. You can't push from one side here. Spit Rennery team will totally be able to shut your rotation down. So what most teams do, they will try to push from both sides. So either back to the spawn, or to Spit Rennery spawn and some tanks down the middle, or maybe a combination of those three flags. And Canal is quite a typical map for clans to train on. This is a really good map to train your rotations. You will definitely be in a situation where you don't have cap lead, and in that situation you have to absolutely get your rotation right. But we are seeing Flame putting a good shot to Dan, and the Pink team is steadily trying to push. But I think this is the problem here. The Pink team, they only have Gats 2 down the middle, and all Spit Rennery team can do is to push Gats 2 now. Dan is now in deep trouble, and we can see Crossfire coming onto the pusher from the Pink team. Dan needs to stay alive as long as they could, and if the Pink team is able to get a kill here, that will be big. The Pink team will get a cap lead now. We are seeing Ufmi Josh now getting shut down by the Pink team. Pink team getting really aggressive and also very confident. Gas 2 needs to stay alive, and he bounces some shots, but there is not a lot of time for Spit Rennery team to get kills, because now the Pink team has 998 cap points, and they got it. Vinograd is dead, but Spit Rennery team isn't able to get the tank out soon enough. Great hit point push over for the Pink team, but that push rotation here is a decisive push. Spit Rennery team, I think, lost focus a little bit here. They weren't able to single out tanks, and I said Dan is kind of a weakness there. So Spit Rennery team, I think they were slow in trying to take out Gats 2. He is pretty much alone there, and Spit Rennery team, it just wasn't able to slow down the Pink team's push. That gives the Pink team a 2-0 lead now. We are now on to Fort Despair, and we have a really strong start for the Pink team. And anything can still happen at this stage. With Spit Rennery team, they're going to be taking triple type 70 bombs, 1 T100 LT, and what's else? And this is the time for Spit Rennery team to start picking up their the form, because this is exactly the game that you don't want to lose. The tie break is going to be in favor of the Pink team if they lost to if they win against Spit Rennery team. And even if Spit Rennery team wins, they have to make sure they have to win at least one round, at least one round to secure a top 4 spot. If they lose against the Pink team, Spit Rennery team will be in a dire situation, and they have to rely on Ikra to slip up and lose against the Pink team tonight. Spit Rennery team, now is not the time to abate. Now it's time to levitate, and we'll go back to Fort Despair. The Pink team versus Spit Rennery team. We'll find out where both teams go this time round. Once again, hello to everyone in the chat right now, and I hope you are having a good time watching both teams playing this fixture. The Pink team so far leading 2-0, and we can see the scoreboard is right. Let's head up high now. The Pink team looking to go to A, and Spit Rennery team, we're seeing Ufbe Josh there. To spot up tanks for Spit Rennery team. The Pink team now, are they going for the northwestern corner here? Let's see. Ooh, Scorpion is spotted, Brain is spotted, Way to Success, or Ufbe Josh. Essence should take anything at the moment here. And the Pink team is going to occupy the northwestern corner with Pepel in the M60. Diligently holding this area. The Pink team, Gas 2 might be the pressure point. Spit Rennery team going for an immediate push, but I'm not sure if this is a desperate push or a good push. Spit Rennery team has stopped pushing, and that could allow the Pink team to regroup and support their defense. Gas 2 is in deep trouble, as we can also see. Spit Rennery team trying to get B. Pepel in the M60. He has to shoot something. He will find Ufbe Josh there. And that's a full clip onto Ufbe Josh. With B being captured now, Rico and Scorpion and Brain will go for these two tanks with Nick Case in general looking for Gats to Vinograd. Great shot onto Ghosty. It's all about focus fire. It's all about getting oil shots in. The focus is now on Zerd for the Pink team, with Spit Rennery team looking to get Gats 2 out of the way. They did successfully. The Pink team has a lot of hit points at the moment. Zerd is now out. Rico is now really low. It's now a 6 vs 6 situation. The hit points still in favor of the Pink team. And Rico has to absolutely put a shot onto Dan. He does. And Scorpion also put a good shot onto Dan. The Pink team is getting quite fast on carrying out tanks on B. And Spit Rennery team! That's an ammo rack onto Flame. Oh, that will immediately change the tempo with Vinograd still alive. Spit Rennery team suddenly woke up, and it's now a 4 vs 3 vs 5. Oh my goodness me. Suddenly, this has changed everything. 3 vs 5. Now the Pink team has to hope that Brain doesn't die here. They will get B back, but they're limping. They are cautiously waiting. And we're seeing Pepel looking carefully. Effie Josh will go first, but Effie Josh misses the shots. And we're seeing Pepel going straight in. He's trying to get Ghosty out of the way, ignoring F at the moment. But he will find Nick Case there, trying to flank from behind. And Pepel will have to put a good shot onto Ghosty. He's still looking for that shot here, but he's going to bounce that shot. Pepel is now out. And General is now one shot. Scorpion still alive. Everything has gone brilliantly for the Pink team. They got the tanks out quickly. They have the efficiency. But that ammo rack absolutely changed the game. That ammo rack right here. I am very sorry for the Pink team being the recipient of the ammo rack, and Spit Rennery team absolutely got the win with that ammo rack. That completely flipped the battle situation. I'm not saying the Spit Rennery team is lucky to win this one. Obviously not. Yes, someone asked if Pink team wins this, wins all the games. They are going to be in the top 4 for sure, because they will be winning against Spit Rennery team and also IKPA team. So if they win all their games tonight, they will be in the top 4. If they win against Spit Rennery team, Spit Rennery can still be in the top 4, provided that the Pink team loses against IKPA and also Spit Rennery team winning against the remaining 2 opponents of Gravitas and also Jokes. So even if Spit Rennery team loses, they are still not out of this yet. But what a match, what a game. It's now a 2-1 with Spit Rennery team getting a crucial win back, and thanks to the ammo rack right here, right there, it could have been a close one, to be honest with you. The Pink team doing a good job in B. They're buying a lot of time at the back, which is good. But that ammo rack, I think it was a huge ammo rack there that absolutely turned the game around. That's pretty much the turning point of the game. I know we're going to go back to Fort Despair. So far, they're leading 2-1. this is not the time to go on tilt. We saw clans with some of the big ammo racks and also some some unfortunate losses. They started to go on a downward spiral. The pink team has to prevent that. They don't want to go on a downward spiral now. This is such an important game for them. They do not want to miss this opportunity to go back to the top 4, and Split Rennery team is this going to kickstart their campaign of comeback. We're going to be seeing Ufbin Josh in the object 140. We'll continue to spot the pink team tanks. Rico has been spotted. So Ufbin Josh misses that shell, but at the same time Brain and Vinograd are crossing. But General is getting really aggressive. Split Rennery team are doing what GB does. They're getting a big push. They're now trying to push Brain, Vinograd, and Pepel. Is the pink team ready for this push? And we're seeing Dan being the focus for the pink team. Pepel gets ammo racks. Oh, that's the second ammo rack of the Fourth Despair. So unlucky for the pink team. I am truly sorry for the absolute I don't know, the RNGs aren't happy about the pink team tonight, but we are seeing Dan being taken out. The hip was now in huge favor of Split Rennery team now. The guns are in favor of Split Rennery team. The brawl seems to be going in favor of Split Rennery team now. The pink team needs to pick themselves up. Their focus fire needs to be on point. F is now dead. Gatsu down to a one shot. Scorpion is also down to a one shot. The attention has turned onto Zerd, but Nick Case has received a bounce from Flame. The pink team is now collapsing at this point. Vinograd, great shot onto Nick Case, but General is going to be the focus of the pink team. But it won't be enough. General will be taken out. Vinograd will be taken out. Flame is now down to a one shot, and there are still 3 very healthy tanks of Split Rennery team. But this time, I won't say the ammo rack is the reason why Split Rennery team gets the win. This is a huge push and a great push from Split Rennery team. Their focus fire is simply better. Even without the focus fire, I think this will still go in favor of Split Rennery team. And that ammo rack is very unfortunate. I hope the double ammo racks in a row won't put the pink team on tilt. Not the time to go on tilt right now. They have started the game really brightly with the 2 wins against Split Rennery team. This time, Split Rennery team has done a great job in the push. They are decisive, they are ruthless. It's GV, Split Rennery team. They are not letting anyone go. The pink team struggling to survive from the push. They struggle immensely with the focus fire, and that ammo rack is on Pepel is highly unfortunate, but I don't think it's a game changer here. Split Rennery team simply with better focus fire, and this one they truly deserve to win the second match on Fourth Despair. We are now going on to Rockfield. Now both teams tied 2-2. Anything could still happen. We can see a tiebreaker, but Split Rennery team, they are now on the up. They are now picking up the momentum. The pink team, they need to start. They need to get themselves together. They do not want to be disorganized now. They have to keep their confidence up. They can do it. They just have to believe in themselves. They just have to calm down. Those 2 ammo racks are highly unfortunate, but I believe they can ignore what has happened in the last 2 fights and focus onto the future fights. And that's more important for me, in my opinion. Split Rennery team, what will they do on Rockfield? Rockfield, I don't think is a brawly map, as we saw on Apex server. It's quite a tactical map, in fact. Again, rotations are important on Rockfield, a map that I think a couple of clans would train frequently on. The reason, not the reason, the difference between Canal and also Rockfield is that there is B, which is going to be a neutral cap. If any team can get B, then they will have a good cap point advantage. If they cannot get B and are forced to rotate, then they have to practice how to do it. And Rockfield is exactly the map that's going to trigger rotation again. And Rico is going to get spots for the pink team. Will Ufi Josh be spotted? Yes, he does. He spotted also most of Split Rendery team going for A. With Split Rendery team go for a big push once again, or will they hold a little bit from behind? F has been shot once. And the pink team potentially will get a cap lead on C because Split Rendery team will cap A little bit later. Yep, and we are seeing Split Rendery team. They are leading by caps, and they're going to get a cap as Split Rendery team. They won't lead by caps, it's the pink team leading by caps. They are trying to go for B as well, but Dan might be a bit unsupported, and this is the time for the pink team to start bleeding Dan. And we could see the pink team actually allowing Dan to cap it here. Very weird, very weird. I think this is something I think the pink team has something in mind. There is something in mind there, but they're figuring out what to do here. They got Dan a couple of hit points down, but they lost B. Are they going for B? Are they going for B? They can absolutely drop into B, and Split Rendery team might be having trouble in resetting that. So Split Rendery team has already bled while defending, but it is actually the paint team that needs to make a rotation, not Split Rendery team. General is being shot at. The paint team hasn't lost a lot of hit points. There is a 2,000 hit point gap for the pink team, and this looks very good for them to make a good push. We can also see Vinograd from above, but we can see Papel now dropping into B, hoping to draw a reaction from Split Rendery team. But Papel will be looking to get B safely because the pink team has support. Papel might be getting pushed here. He needs help now. The pink team might be getting a counter push, or maybe they won't because the Split Rendery team, I think they are hesitating at this moment. They are losing a lot of hit points in doing so. The pink team, they don't have to push too much, but focus now onto Gats 2. Papel is getting shot at as well. Ufi Josh is going for the Papel. General and Zerd are low in health. Brain looking for General. Great shot there. But we're seeing General getting killed. The double light tanks are trying to shut Ufi Josh down. Look at the ram from Vinograd. He doesn't want as Ufi Josh to do too much damage. They're trying to keep Ufi Josh in their pockets. F is now dead. Look at how many caps that the pink team has. Ufi Josh is now dead. Third is now dead. It's now a 6 versus 3. This is looking very strong for the pink team here. Gats 2 is now dead. Ghosty is now very, very low. And the pink team has got all 3 caps with the kill onto Nick Case. What a win. Great job in the push by the pink team. It's kind of weird to see the pink team allowing the Split Rendery team to get B that easily, but they have an idea in mind. I love what they're trying to achieve here. What I think is going through the pink team's mind is that they know there are not a lot of tanks trying to support the tank capturing B. And with that information, they know they can get B back easily, so they just don't bother losing hit points and resetting B. And the pink team, when they are making the push, they drop into B first. Or is it not dropping into B first? They try to make a fake push onto A, drawing Split Rendery team tanks out of cover, and then drop into B with the tanks faking a push onto A, suddenly holding back, absorbing the push from the pink team, but because the pink team absorbing the push from Split Rendery team, but suddenly because the pink team has chipped away a lot of hit points of Split Rendery team already, and the the tanks that are near A have also done some good focus fire, and they have already got 2 tanks pretty low for Speedrunnery team, and they just keep on plowing through. And they got all 3 caps in the end, which is very important. Speedrunnery team, I think the problem here is the hesitation on the push on A. They were deciding whether to get the tank out on B or to push through A, and that lack of decision right here has put some of the tanks out in the open and allowed crossfire to happen there. And the Pink team is now on the match point, and they have picked up the form back, which is really good to see, because the Pink team was very unfortunate with those ammo racks. Now they're making a comeback here. They are not letting the ammo racks go over their mind, and we're seeing the Pink team now. It's going to be Speedrunnery team that absolutely needs a win. Vindegrad in the T100 LT will be getting the spots for the Pink team, and Speedrunnery team is going to spread out their forces. And Vindegrad, it's going to be holding there. Oh, blind fire onto Vindegrad by Uthman Josh, and he's gonna run away. He spotted Uthman Josh there. Great shot, great blind fire from Uthman Josh. Although spotted himself out, Uthman Josh didn't lose any hit points while doing that move. And the Pink team does not have the hit point pool advantage, which is only 1 shot though. Only 1 shot is not definitive again. Both teams are not capturing any bases, and this is not Camp Steer, but it's looking like one. Are we going to be seeing Pepel getting C? Oh, we're seeing Pepel trying to put a blind fire. It didn't hit anyone. C could be captured, and I think this will speed things up. With the Pink team, the rest of the forces have come from behind. They are ready in case Pepel gets pushed. And we are seeing A being captured by Speedrunnery team, or it's all about B. Now, Speedrunnery team still has to make a rotation because they don't have the cap lead. Are we going to be seeing a push coming from Speedrunnery team spawn? We can see the tanks being stacked up near here. Potentially, the Pink team could spot up the tanks that are stacked up near Speedrunnery team spawn, and that could mean the information they need. Oh, Brain is being spotted, gets shot at. Flame goes immediately in. But is this a good call from Flame? Is this a bad call from Flame? He receives some shots, but this is going to be a tight call. I'm not sure if the Pink team has the right idea, but they are now going in. They're now being decisive with this push. They're not going to be hesitant. But they focus fire. They need focus fire. And we're seeing Pepel coming from the other side. The Type 71s are holding up well. The Pink team are struggling a little bit with the focus fire. They're going for different targets. They have to decide on which tank to go for. The hit points are in favor of the Pink team, but now Speedrunnery team has now come in to push all these Type 71s out of the way. Rico tries to get A, and that will buy time for Speedrunnery team to get all these 4 tanks out of the way. And we have Dan out of the way. Scorpion is potentially the focus for Speedrunnery team, but look at Gatsu trying to block the path of Speedrunnery team's forces. But Brain bounces the shot. Gatsu is now dead. We have Uthman Josh being dead as well. Scorpion gets Zerd out of the way, but Scorpion is also dead. We now have Brain holding there, but it's a 4 versus 4. Their case is down to a 1-shot. Hit points are still neck and neck. Anything can still happen, but now the Pink team absolutely needs to get the focus fire right. They cannot let this one go. Their case, can he receive a bounce from Pepel? Pepel absolutely need a shot in. He's still looking for a shot. Brain has been killed. Pepel finally gets the case, but has he taken too long to do that? I like what the light tanks are doing. They're staying behind. They're not going to allow Speedrunnery team to take them out. They're going to be really important in the final dying stages of this fight because they're going to be very mobile. Pepel absolutely needs a shot onto General, but General will not be killing Pepel. It's going to be Ghosty, as we can see. Vinograd brawling with F. F needs to get the shot onto Vinograd. It's a great shot here. And Vinograd, oh dear, he is now very, very low with Rico coming from behind. All the pink team needs is a kill. They only need a kill. Rico gets the kill and the pink team gets the win. What a game it is. The pink team has won against the Rennery team 4-2. Meaning anything can still happen now. Anything can still happen. Everything can still happen. Oh my god, what's an exciting win in the dying stages. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Holy macro. This is tight. The light tanks have done a really good job staying alive, and killing F is one of the most important things that the pink team has done. Oh my god. Okay, so this is getting interesting now with the pink team winning against Rennery team. Oh dear. Let's look at the results of other matches. Professionals tournament we have IKPA winning against Serenity. IKPA winning against Serenity 4-1. Well done to IKPA. This is the first time that IKPA wins against Serenity. Finally, they have broken the curse of Serenity always winning against IKPA. APA has beaten Jokes 4-0 with Raid against Gravitas. Going in favor of Gravitas team, so far so good for Gravitas. But let's now look at the leaderboard. We have Rennery team dropping down to the 5th place after losing to the pink team. The next opponent for the pink team will be Gravitas, and I will not be streaming that. But this is going to be important. The pink team has to win against Gravitas in order to be safe, in order to continue with, in order for them to still be in the running for the top 4. The pink team has to win their next 2 fights, and they are very important. The pink team perhaps has the most have the toughest matchup tonight. They've won against Rennery team, so that's a good start. But they will be up against Gravitas team and then IKPA. Rennery team will have to hope that the pink team will lose their next 2 games and their next 2 rounds and make a comeback to the top 4. They have to rely on the pink team to be on a bad run of form. With IKPA now very close to winning, to securing top 4 spots, with APA getting a great win against Jokes. Now, anything can still happen at this stage. I have to say, I will run simulations later, but we'll assume that Rennery team has won against. Okay, so IKPA, they just have to win against Raid and they are officially through. But let's also take a look if the pink team and Rennery team all win their remaining matches and IKPA loses all the remaining matches to go for a 3-way tie. What will happen there? We'll find out soon. So let me just update the power rating for you. Okay, let me just Alrighty. Let's let's update the fixture table. And here are the next few games to pay attention to. I'll be following Spit Rarity team against Jokes. Should normally be a fixture that Spit Rarity team can win, but the Pink team now is going to be. I mean, they have to fight hard against Gravitas. They have to win. They must win in order to still be in the running for the top 4. APA versus Serenity, that will be streamed by Rolling Swap. That will matter a lot now because both teams are through. IKPA versus Raid, obviously IKPA has to win against Raid, but will Raid have some special ideas to shut IKPA down? Okay, so let me just give you the odds for the next set of games. Okay, so we have the odds now for you. And here we go. Thomas Peterson has made the following predictions. Spit Rennery team is predicted to win against Jokes 4-0 and also IKPA to win Raid 4-0. So IKPA, I think they now have a really strong, they stand a really strong chance in qualifying to the top 4 here. APA 4-3 against Serenity is what is predicted here. The Pink team is predicted to win Gravitas 4-3, and Thomas Peterson is predicting 2 tiebreakers, and the Pink team is predicted to go ahead of Gravitas team, but the odds are very close. It's almost even for both. We will find out what's going to happen here. And let's change. Alright, so let's go back to the lounge now. I've posted all updates to my server. And let's see. Let me just give you some of the potential hypothetical scenarios. Let's assume IKPA is going to lose to Raid, and we're going to be seeing a tiebreaker between the Pink team, Split Rennery, and also IKPA. What will happen here? So let's make this assumption. So in this situation, if IKPA loses their remaining matches, we're going to be seeing IKPA out of top 4. So IKPA does not want to lose against Raid, and they must absolutely beat Pink in the end. However, it looks quite likely that IKPA is going to win. The odds are heavily stacked against Raid. In this case, let's assume IKPA is going to win against Raid 4-0, and we're going to be seeing Split Rennery team, and we know Split Rennery team is going to be. Yeah, Split Rennery team is going to be below the Pink team with the tiebreak. And so we assume now that the Pink team will lose against IKPA, and Split Rennery team will lose to Gravitas. So what will happen here now? And also assume the Pink team will win against. Well, actually, no. Let me just figure that out a little bit for a moment here. Let's assume the Pink team will win against IKPA still, but Gravitas will win against the Pink team, and Split Rennery team will lose to Gravitas and force a three-way tie between the Pink team, Split Rennery, and also Gravitas. In this situation, Gravitas will be in the top 4. So once again, I emphasize, if there is a three-way tie between IKPA, the Pink team, and the Split Rennery team, we will be seeing IKPA out of top 4. If Gravitas win against both Pink and BPS Split Rennery team, then we will see Gravitas in the top 4. Next, what will happen? Let's actually revert everything back to the to the current situation. Okay. Reverting everything back to the current situation. So this is the current situation. So let's assume now, if we are seeing Gravitas tied with the Pink team, what will happen here? And then Split Rennery team tied with Gravitas. Okay, so first we'll take a look at the Pink team and Gravitas team with the same number of round wins. So that we have to assume that Jokes will win Split Rennery team. I mean that the assumption will be that Split Rennery team will lose all their remaining fights because Gravitas have to win 2 in order to be tied with the Pink team, as they have to fight against the Pink team. So this is the only way where the Pink team can be tied against Gravitas team. Okay. So let's assume the situation. And that the Pink team will win against IKPA in this situation. Alright, in this situation, I think I forced a two-way tie between Gravitas and the Pink team. In this situation, Gravitas team will be ahead of the Pink team and get into top 4. So if we are seeing a tie between Gravitas and the Pink team, Gravitas will be in the top 4. Alright, let's go back to the original situation again. Let's assume we are seeing a tie between the Pink team and, well, we know the Pink team and Split Runaway team, how that would end up. How about Split Runaway team and the Gravitas team tied? In this situation, we will have the Pink team losing all their remaining fights, which is totally possible. And we have to rely on Gravitas winning against Split Runaway team. And Split Runaway team to lose to win against Jokes as well. So this is also a likely scenario. So let's consider this situation where Split Runaway team and Gravitas team will be in will be tied with the same number of round wins. In this situation, Gravitas team will be ahead against Split Runaway team in the tiebreak. So whatever happens here tonight, I think we can sum up the situation. Let's revert everything back to the original state. Okay, so let's now get everything correct. Okay, so we are now in fixture 13. So let us talk through on what happens. There are 5 scenarios that may happen. The first, IKPA will not be tied with 2 clans anyway. It's very certain. We are very certain that we will see either a 3-way tie between IKPA, PINK, and also Split Runaway team. If that's the case, then IKPA will be out of top 4, and that is the only scenario that IKPA will be out of top 4. And in that scenario, they have to lose against Raid in order for that to happen. And the odds are stacked against Raid here. So it looks very likely IKPA will secure a spot in the top 4. Meanwhile, if we are seeing a 3-way tie between Gravitas, Split Runaway, and the Pink team, Gravitas will be through. In the case of a 2-way tie, now let's take a look at the Pink team versus Split Runaway. That will give the Pink team the go, the green light. If we're seeing the Pink team and Gravitas with the same number of points, Gravitas will be through. And if we are seeing the same number of points between Split Runaway and also Gravitas, Gravitas will also be through. So in 3 out of 5 tiebreak scenarios that could occur tonight, Gravitas will be in those 3 scenarios. IKPA to be out in one of the scenarios, and Split Runaway team they will only be in one of the scenarios, which is a 3-way tie between IKPA, PINK, and and Gravitas. And the Pink team will be in if we are seeing a 3-way tie between IKPA, the Pink team, and Gravitas as Split Runaway, and also also the same number of points between the Pink team and Split Runaway team. So Split Runaway team, they look a little bit, they look quite in trouble. Gravitas, they have to absolutely win their remaining fights though. But if they manage to lose one, it might not be the end of the world actually. But they must win against the Pink team, because if they don't, then they are surely out of top 4 contention. So this is what we are saying here. Alrighty. Hello everyone, Привет. We have Jokes versus Split Runaway team next coming up. Which team will win? Last time we said Split Runaway team will win with 57 votes. 76% votes of the 57 votes. Get your guesses in. Is it going to be Split Runaway or is it going to be Jokes? Alrighty. This is going to be close. So we could potentially find out the next clan to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. IKPA just need to win against Raid now. Gravitas, they must win against the pink team, and everything could descend, everything could go down to the very last game, whereby Split Rennery team absolutely have to beat Gravitas in order to be in the top 4, but they also have to hope that the pink team won't win against Gravitas. There is still a chance for Split Rennery team to make top 4. But I digress. We only have around 10 minutes left to go, and I will play one game. And what type will I take here? Let me take a 200 LT this time. Let me get some containers. We got it. We got the containers, and we will go in.
Let's go. Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, yes. Right.
We've damaged them.
Hello.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah.
Enemy armor is
On
Enemy
fire.
armor on fire.
Yeah. Oh, we got so 268 down. On 3, you're next.
Penetration. Penetration.
Yes.
Got him.
Yeah, they going to peek out here. We have caps. We don't have to, do too much. Garpanzer, just get out here and let me shoot you. Do I need to give them candy? Oh!
Damage them.
How did that hit? I thought I would hit the carcass. It doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, do you need help though? Oh, for you. I'll get the Tiebreaker for you. Standard B. I will be there to support you. Tiebreaker, you're out.
Enemy armor destroyed. We've damaged them.
Yeah, we're going to win.
Penetration. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Ooh, I lost a tank. I'm coming, E5. Hold on. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Enemy vehicle
Bye. What a match. Yes. Oh, tournament matches now here. Okay, I'll go in now. And I will switch to... I will go back to the lounge now. Get some rewards. Get in the room. Ooh. I'm back. Split Rennery team against Jokes. Split Rennery team, not the time to give up yet. They have an easier set of matches to play. And we're going to be seeing whether the Pink team might be dropping points somewhere along the way. The Pink team can afford to lose a game, but I would prefer that to be against. I don't know what I would prefer here. But they will have to at least win one. If the Pink team manages to win one of the games in the final 2 rounds, we can safely say the Pink team will be through. Ikura, almost there. They just have to beat Raid, so that things could turn, could get in their way. But I mean, Ikura is so close right now. They don't want to mess up against Raid. They are not through yet. Once again, there is one scenario where Ikura can still be out of top 4. And is Split Rennery team on a meltdown now? They do though. I think they know they still have a shot. Not the time to give up. We'll be seeing both teams going in. Jokes. I am glad they're still holding up. Yeah, but they aren't going to be qualifying. They could spoil a party of Split Rennery team. And they're going to be ready with 7 players. Love that how they still persevere. Great, good, fair game, fair play by Jokes. Hope Jokes will show us some brilliant stuff tonight and prove to us that they deserve to be in the top 8. We can see whether Split Rennery team is able to win this one. This is a must-win for Split Rennery team. There is still chances where they could still be in, and that would depend on whether Gravitas is able to win the Pink team. Alright, so let's go in the room and see Split Rennery team so far. They have General, Ghosty, Santiago, Zerd, Dan, and F on the team. Foxy and Yuta on the subs bench. Way to Success or Uthman Josh will come in soon, I believe, but there is only 1 minute left to go. Are they having a meltdown in the chat? Or is it going to be solved just in time? Jokes, on the other hand, we will be seeing Vanu, Balwan, Kierovnika, Ahsoka, Charney, Marcinek, and Polako. But then, oh, here we go. Uthman Josh is here. Uthman Josh is now here. They must win this one if they want to have a chance still in the top 4, but they have to rely on the Pink team to lose all their remaining fights in order for that to happen. They also have to rely on the Pink team losing to Ikra as well, and then winning against Gravitas. So there's still a chance for Split Rennery team. We are seeing Jokes quadruple type 71s, 1 T100 LT, 1 Crown, and a 60p BPS. Split Rennery team, Quint 2 po type 71, an FE215B, and a Sheridan. Let's go in now. And I have the right scoreboard. Let's do this. Jokes. Is this the time to joke? Or is this time to say goodbye to Split Rennery team's chances for the top 4? We're now going to be seeing Split Rennery team looking to put tanks onto C, and Jokes will look to go to C. Uthman Josh in the Sheridan will be looking to get spots here. El Polaco is near there to also get spots for the team. As we can see, Split Rennery team, Kierovnika, Marcinek, and Charney are trying to drop into C, try to get the cap here. And that will be the case. C is going to be captured. We're going to be seeing Nikkei's Dan and General unable to put shots, but Martina has been shot once. We can see C will be captured by Jokes. Oh, shots onto General. Jokes has started this one rightly, but it's certainly not definitive. Charlie has tagged. No, Charlie has been tagged by General. And F is going to rotate through the spawn. But we're seeing General receiving more hits here. Jokes is having a good time so far. Oh, Charlie, what have you done? He has crossed. He's trying to get crossfire for Jokes, but I think that is a misplay. Now, Split Running team is going to push onto Kiravnika and Marchina. It's now time for the rest of Jokes team near B to push onto Nick Case. Otherwise, Charlie would not last for long. Ghosty has been shot, but Charlie, he's still surviving, but not for long. And Jokes is getting slow in this situation. They seem to be a little bit disorganized with this push. They're now pushing onto Ghosty, but the hit points are with Split Runnery team. The guns are with Split Runnery team as well. Vanu has been taken out. Now Jokes has turned their attention onto Zerd. Bao1's looking to put a shot onto Zerd. And Marchina has been shot at. Bao1 looks to put a big shot to Zerd. Marchina also put a shot onto Zerd. Marchina will go down, however. And we're seeing Bao1 taking a couple of hits as well. But it's actually Zerd being taken now here. B has been taken by Split Runnery team. Sinkaravnika needs to come in to support the team. General gets Marchina out. F is now quite low. Jokes is still hanging on. They got F and Josh out of the way, and that's really important for them. It's now a 4 vs 4. This could still go either way, but in terms of the hit points and the caps, it's going in favor of Split Runnery team. Bao1, big kill onto General, but Bao1 has been taken out by Ufbin Josh, or Way to Success. Ahsoka is brawling with Dan, and Pelako has to come in to support Ahsoka. I don't think Kiravnik is going to survive for long. He's going to go down. Dan is a one-shot. Great shot onto Ahsoka. Double tap onto Ahsoka. Ahsoka needs to land a shell onto Dan. And it will be the case. Dan is now dead. Lekes and Ufin Josh will look to get Ahsoka out of the way. And Ufin Josh does that. El Polaco is the last person alive on the battlefield, trying to track Ufin Josh, but it's not going to be enough. Split Runnery team will get the first win here. And Jokes, I think there is a mistake potentially with that push onto the factory, rammed by Nick Case, and Split Runnery immediately responded to that misplay. And I don't like how Jokes responded after Split Runnery pushes. They are not really pushing onto B. They're actually trying to help the tanks near the factory side. And what happens here is that Jokes has to go a really long way to get to the destination, and by doing so, they have taken a couple of hits, and Split Runnery team simply has the effective DPM throughout the entirety of the match. Had Jokes been able to take out the case near B, things could have turned out differently, to be honest with you. It could have been really close, and I think Jokes, I'm not sure if this is inexperience, but it could have been done better in my opinion. There is a better way here, and with Split Runnery team getting a strong start despite a lukewarm beginning in the last battle, they will get out of this fight with a win. They are so far leading 1-0, and Jokes not far away from winning, to be honest. If they get their counter push right, that could have been something completely different. But Jokes will now take quintuple Type 71s and double T100 LTs, with Split Runnery team going for triple Is for one Type 71, one Sheridan, one Kramwagen, and an M60. Let's go back to Alpenstadt and see what's going to happen next. Split Runnery team 1-0 so far against Jokes. We'll find out now. Let's go. Jokes. Where will they go this time? Spit Rennery team. Where will they go this time? Let's find out now. Spit Rennery team from the north spawn with Jokes from the south spawn waiting to assess in the Sheridan. Will try to get spots for them, but Jokes has another idea. Using this position, 2 light tanks for one purpose. I'm not sure if this is actually a strategy. Very weird play there, in my opinion. But what is Jokes doing right now is they're going to push down the river. But I think this is going to be completely shut down because what Spit Rennery team here is doing is they are trying to get Tiebreaker out of the way, and Jokes is trying to shut down make case here, but Tiebreaker is now already dead, and Ahsoka is going to be removed from the battlefield very quickly. Jokes, they're trying to surprise Spit Rennery team, but I don't think that's working at the moment. Ahsoka is now dead, and we are seeing Charlie being the focus for Dan and Ghosty. Marchina is also very low. The double T100 LTs has now come in, but I'm not sure if it's going to help a lot. They are trying to get Zerd out of the way with El Polaco crashing onto the carcass, losing more than 100 hit points in doing so. Spit Rennery team, they will get Marchinak out of the way soon. And Zerd gets taken out. Marchinak's down to a one-shot. General looks to put a shell onto Marchinak. Both bounced. Charney's now dead. It's now a 4 vs 5. El Polaco is dead. Marchinak is looking to put a shot onto General. And it will be the case. Way to success. Rams onto Vanu. Gets himself stuck, I think. Unfortunately, we're seeing Vanu be the focus for Spit Rennery team. And it's the case leaving Bawan, the last person standing, Dan in the Crown Bargain. Great shot onto Bawan. But this surprise move from Jokes didn't materialize. Main problem is the 2 light tanks go into the same position doing the same thing. You want the other light tanks to go for the middle. I think that could have changed everything. That could have potentially prevented Jokes in making that move. Because if you send a light tank down in the middle, that light tank is going to spot tanks near B, and potentially if Jokes is able to see a lot of tanks near B, then they would not have made the call to push down the river first. So I think they have to rework their strategy with the double T100 LTs. You don't want 2 light tanks doing the same thing, because that is just redundant. Why would you take another T100 LT to reduce your hit points when those T100 LTs are going to do the same thing anyway? Potentially, I think what they might want to do is that they want to cap A first, but if they are not going for A straight, then maybe send the T100 LT elsewhere. The other T100 LT elsewhere, not the same position. Spit Rennery team, great move to shut down the tanks trying to flank through the river. And they didn't last long, to be honest with you. They got taken out pretty quickly, and immediately Jokes are on a huge hit point disadvantage and a numerical disadvantage. We're now going to Molendyke, with Jokes taking quadruple Type 71, double T100 LT, and an M60. Spit Rennery team will be taking double IS4, double Type 71, 1 T100 LT, 160 TP, and F in the WZ113. We'll find out what's going to happen here now. Molendyke, Spit Rennery team. They're doing so far so good. They're doing well, but they need to continue to do well. A win against Jokes will be very important, but it will go. I think this will go down to the very last round, where Spit Rennery team will face Gravitas. But now, with Spit Rennery team leading 2-0, Jokes, they are out of depth here, but they have some good ideas. I think they just have to train for a couple more seasons so that they are ready for the professional tournament. As we can see, Spit Rennery team, they are going to be taking Uthman Josh, flattening those trucks. Interesting shots. I'm not sure the purpose of doing that, to be honest with you. But look at Way to Success getting really aggressive in the spots, going straight to the city, trying to get C right away. But it will be Jokes getting A more quickly than Spirit Rennery's team getting C here. So Jokes has the cap lead. This is a totally different strat than we saw with APA. Maybe they've watched my stream and see the problem with that previous strat. So they're pretty much fortifying the B and not sending 3 tanks over to A. Let's see how this works this time. I think this could work really well for Spirit Rennery team, and Jokes has to hold nicely. They have the cap lead, they don't have the hit point pool lead. They have to whittle down hit points of Spirit Rennery team to frustrate them with Dan coming from behind. But both of them bounces. Oh, El Polaco bounces, but look at El Polaco in that T100 LT. Might be able to put a couple of shots. Ahsoka gets absolutely decimated with the crossfire from the Spirit Rennery team. But I love what Jokes is trying to commit to here. They're trying to get Nick Case out of the way. Martina going straight, but Nick Case is going to retreat immediately, drawing the rest of the Jokes tanks. And Spirit Rennery team, now is the time to get a focus fire in. Jokes, they're struggling to kill tanks here. Jokes is in deep trouble. Spirit Rennery team, they got A, but are Jokes able to get Nick Case and Ghosty out? They're struggling in that situation. We are also seeing El Polaco being shut down by both Dan and also Zerd. This is going very south for Jokes right now, with Spirit Rennery team holding near B very well. They got Marchinak down. El Polaco is dead. Ahsoka is down to a 1 shot. Way to Success is going to come from behind and take out Ahsoka. Ahsoka is out. Charlie is quite low. We have Santiago, a 1 shot. KRD will look to get a shot in onto Santiago, but it's a bounce. It's now a 4 versus 6 here. Hit points in huge favor of Spirit Rennery team. Guns in huge favor of Spirit Rennery team. Caps also in huge favor of Spirit Rennery team. It's all over for Jokes. Now Spirit Rennery team will lead 3-0, and Jokes, they are desperate to find that breakthrough, but it looks to be too difficult for them. Well done to Spirit Rennery team, they are going to win 3-0 now. Not sure if that's the case, Domino. That could be the case with Jokes having some internet issues. They seem to be crashing everywhere. But Jokes, I think that push is a decisive push, but Spirit Rennery team responded to that really well. Maybe they should not have gone for Nick Case when Nick Case can simply pull back quickly here. Maybe they should have focused their attention somewhere else, to be honest with you. And now Spirit Rennery team, 5 tanks doing more than 2k, and Jokes 2 tanks doing more than 2k. We are back on Molendijk with Molendijk. Spirit Rennery team leading 3-0. Righty, Spirit Rennery team. They only need 1 more battle win to gain a crucial point, with Jokes looking far away from the standard of Spirit Rennery team at the moment. I think Jokes, some good decisive calls, that could work. I think that could work actually, but Spirit Rennery team just responded to that move very nicely, and Jokes wasn't able to get the tanks out quickly enough. We have to attribute to Spirit Rennery team for doing some really strong hit point pull sharing there, avoiding Jokes from focus fire, from the focus fire of Jokes, and nothing much can be done in my opinion for Jokes. It was a tough battle to begin with, and we are now going back to Molendijk. Seeing Spirit Rennery team taking double IS-4, double Type 71, a T100 LT, a Kron, and an FP215B. Jokes, double T100 LT, an FP60, and quadruple Type 71. Let's go in. Let's see what both teams are going to do here. Jokes versus Spirit Rennery. Spirit Rennery at the moment, they have more hit points than Jokes. but they are from the north spawn with Jokes from the south spawn. Let's go up high and see where they will go. And we're seeing Jokes looking to go to the middle and also sending Venue to A immediately again. Try to get a cap lead. But Ulf and Josh, the T100 LT, doing a similar move as last time, going beyond the bomb, spotting both Baoan and Kiravnika out and goes straight into C. So actually Jokes isn't doing a counter strat to this, and they are doing something similar. And they're sending 3 tanks to this narrow aisle here. Are they going for a push immediately? But I think El Polaco has made a terrible move. He's now very low, and immediately we are seeing a kill from Split Memory team, and Jokes has immediately pushed, which is a good response. But they haven't been able to put a lot of shots onto one tank just yet. We are seeing a push, a ram from Kiravnika onto General, but Jokes is bouncing their shots at the moment. General is now being tagged, Marcinek is now dead, Boward is getting chased, and we are seeing Ufi Josh against El Polaco. Charney will put a good shot onto General. General down to 1 shot. Charney will be taken out, and Ahsoka gets the kill onto General. And I think Charney will not last for long, so let's actually change our focus to Ufi Josh, playing 1 versus 1 against Vanu. So far so good for Ufi Josh. The hit points are in favor of Ufi Josh at the moment, and another great shot onto Vanu, and Vanu must absolutely put that shot onto Ufi Josh. Oh, it's a HE splash there, and that 1 versus 1 fight will go in favor of Ufi Josh. And Ahsoka is the last person standing, and Split Rennery team will win Jokes 4-0. A dominant performance by Split Rennery team. There is no question that Split Rennery team will win the fight here. Jokes, I think a couple of individual mistakes, a major mistake with El Polaco pushing immediately. I'm not sure what happened right here. It looks very suspicious, but they had a fight to forget. Jokes looks. They seem to have run out of ideas, and they just couldn't handle Split Rennery team's discipline and focus fire. They tried to focus fire, but the efficiency is not as good as Split Rennery team, and they aren't really sharing the hit points either. So Split Rennery team, they will get the crucial point against Jokes, and we will see the results of other games. Okay, we are the first fixture to finish. So while we wait, I'm going to play some more light tanks. So let's continue with the Vicus Light now. Let me go in and play this tank. And I have to end the poll. Actually, 55% of you say that Split Rennery team will win, not Jokes. That's a lower percentage than I was expecting, to be honest. But we will get the show on the road. Once again on Vineyards. Will I have luck this time? Ooh, I'm spotted. Get idle for a few seconds. But the 1-1B will be perma spotting me. Weapon for Wolf 5. I can't shoot that. Apparently C I have cover from my backside, so let's see if I can put a shot. Not bothering to use hash for now because that was kind of a quick shot. Have to be really careful here. Ooh, good shot onto the FE405. And oh, do I have shots from here onto the IS-7? Maybe I have.
Enemy armor is hit.
I do, actually. I do have shots. I'm spotted again. Now, we are doing a good job on to C. The RP45 has been spotted. Yes, I got a shot in. Yeah. We are just waiting. I was just holding there at the moment. We don't have caps, but we are clearing out the tanks near C, so we will get a cap lead back soon. The I7 is going to be taken out. And yay, we got that tank out. Meaning, it's a 1-to-1B brawling with me. I'm ready for you. I am ready for you. Game on. Oh, the 1-to-1B gets distracted. Bye, 1-to-1B. Have a good night. Haha. Let me just connect with the rest of the team for B. Ooh, what a kill, what a kill.
We've damaged them.
Ooh, it's a miss. Oh, how are you coming?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Bye. Thank you.
Penetration.
Good night. Haha. Reset my camo for now. Right, you're here. I'm gonna brawl with you then.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And
Enemy armor destroyed.
good night. I win. Oh, attack gets destroyed. What a game. What a game. I've done the most damage, I believe. That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm almost to level 60, which is amazing. Yeah, I got the most damage, so that's brilliant to see. And let me see about... let me reload the page and see if we have results here. We still don't have results. Let's keep on playing for now. Maybe Winter Fox can tell me if you're still here that the results for all the games so far. I'll have you watch all the streams and report me the results here. I'll play in the bad chat this time. Let's go. And I will do an aggressive move to the corner where I might be able to get a lot of spots. Let's see if I can do that. I might be in trouble. No tank spotted. Suspicious, but I'll still run away regardless because I think if I am spotted, I will be in deep trouble, and I am right. Oh, I just got out in time. It could have gone really horribly wrong for me. No, goodbye. Really sorry. I am leaving you right there on the spot. I'm not going to fight against 3 tanks. This is not what I would be doing. So goodbye. Oh. Run. They are going for me. They are going for me. Run away, you legend. Ah! Yes. You're not going to get me here. I'm going to go to this side instead. Oh my gosh, why did you shoot me? Yeah, Tiga looking for me now. I think it's a push. I think we need a push. Our team needs a push. Run. We lost another tank. Oh my god, Tiga is so getting me. I'm going for the Jetso. No.
We've damaged them. We've damaged them.
Reload. Oh, Conway is on the. Oh my god, bad shot is coming for me. Oh my god, we are losing. But we will get Conway. No, no, no. No, how did that miss?
Enemy armor is damaged.
No, 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 no. Why is the Conway kind of doing this thing?
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Come on, come on. Oh no.
One of our tracks is damaged. Track hit. We've damaged
Well, you can't win everything. You can't win every single game.
We've damaged
But heads up, I am done. Bye.
at it.
What is this team? What is this team? What is this team? I have done what I could. Over 3k in the back chat, running around like a maniac. But the team isn't really doing well. Especially no push. I was trying to get the team to push, to be honest, if you're doing something like that. I tried my best. But it wasn't enough in the end. I received a thumbs up by the opposing team, actually. What on earth is this? Alright, I was kind of unlucky there, but we will see results. For round 13. Round 13. Oh, we have IKPA officially through to Blitz Ultimate Cup with a win over Raid. 4-1. Well done to IKPA. And Raid officially will get 20 battle wins. And they might be in this. They might be getting home with the 7th place instead of 8th. 8th. Sorry, the pronunciation. We are now waiting for APA versus Serenity and the Pink team versus Gravitas team. There is still a lot to play for. Let's try again with a bad chat. I am not happy about the performance from the last game. I hope this team is going to be a bit better. Can I do the strat? I'll see if I can go up there in the back chat. Come on. I'm not sure if I know how to go up. Let's see if I can do this. Please pray for me. Is it like going up? Yes! This is how you do it? Is it how you do it? Thank you, Clamwars, for providing such an opportunity for me to spot. But apparently, the other team is the opposing team is going the other way. I'm not being spotted at the moment. Oh, the other team is going defensive. And I put a shot onto Death Star. Yes, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm spotted. They know I'm here. They know I'm here. Come on, Forge, you can do it. Come on, Forge, get the kill onto the TVP. Brilliant. Now, 1-1, you're in trouble. I think they have some connection issues. I'm very sorry. I think you have connection issues, but we are ruthless, so we're going to have you out of the way. Come on. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I don't want to get shut down by a double Death Stars. Approach this carefully. Push. Ooh. Good shots from Fosh. Death Star. Micah.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yes. On.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Reloading now. It's a win for our team. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
We've damaged them. Gotcha. Enemy armor is damaged.
Fantastic. Whew. Now, do we have results? Oh, I think this could go to a tiebreaker now. The Pink team against Gravitas. Gravitas is potentially pulling off a win here. This could be big. The Pink team could still be out. We'll see. Alright, now I'm going to change into a medium tank. I'm going to play the 1-2-1. What is that 1-2-1? I think, I don't know if it's has been power crapped lately, but let's go and watch.
Time to roll out.
Not spotting anyone going uphill, but our T-54 is really aggressive. Why are you saying sorry for something you haven't done? Or is it sorry? Is it a sorry message? Oh, the medium tank is... What are you doing? Oh, we spotted up tanks. So good job to the T-54. I believe the fight is going to be in the city. I can feel it. I can see it now. I'm ready to push shots. M6Yo, I'm ready. Go forward. Bloody me. That will bounce. Very sorry to VK, you're going to go down. Woo, yeah. Bye. Finally a pen. Finally a pen. Have we taken out the medium and light? Oh, the V54 is going even more aggressive. But I don't have a lot of gun depression here as 1-2-1.
Enemy armor is hit.
Bye. See you later, alligator.
We've damaged them.
Oh, they are really looking at me. What the heck is this shot? Ooh, that was big from the Death Star. Oh, the Death Star from... Oh. Yeah, maybe an indication from me to get this tank out, but it's a low roll. Thank you for the kill. And maybe a kill is sufficient. And Death Star, finally you're out. You're out. You're so out. No containers for you, Domino. I think you're joking. I know that you know there are no containers for the stream. But yeah. Oh, I assisted more than 2,000 damage on me. That was really good. That's really good. Thank you. What? The thumbs down is serious? someone seems to be the heck? Oh, someone is really grumpy tonight. Someone feels very grumpy tonight. But it's a win for us, you know. Okay, let's reload the page, and will we see some miracles happening? We are seeing the pink team winning against Gravitas. We're still waiting for APA versus Serenity. Now it's all down to the final round. The pink team can still be out of the top 4 contention. If they lose to Acra, this is the last hurdle they have to overcome tonight. As for Serenity team, they must win against Gravitas in order to qualify. So it all boils down to the final game. APA still fighting against Serenity. It is like the very last. Please contender. Plus contender. Please contender. Please contender. Please con air. I don't know how you know. I will play the 1-1B now. Wish me luck. I don't have ammo. Let me just give ammo to the 1-1B, and I will go in and play this one. No! Yeah! Yes! Yeah!
Enemy hit.
Not happy about that shot here. I'm not going to trade like that. I'm not going to let you do that. Sheridan, are you going to cross? I'll let you cross. Oh my gosh, how did I miss the TVP crossing? I am bloody me. Oh my lord. This is a terrible start for me. What have I done? I am stupid. No. Please. Oh god. Thus I will run. This is. I am not getting anything. I'm not happy about this. I am running away. Bye TVP. You won't be missed. And get that tank out. 268 next. We will take 2 tanks out. We will trade 2 tanks. We have the E4 AFK. No, it's not an AFK. Come on, come on. Run, 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 run. Get the Death Star. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. Yes! Yes!
We're immobilized.
No, 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 no. Yeah. That's good shots, I think. Rubber shots. Time to put a shot in you.
Enemy armor is
Yes! Yes! Sorry, Robert. Sorry, Robert. Ah! Sheridan. It's looking for me. Blah! No! 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 Batchat, don't you dare! Don't you dare get my. What is the shot? Oh my god! No, I'm gonna lose. So long, so long, so long.
enemy armor is damaged.
So
Bail
long.
out. This vehicle has had it.
I tried. Robert, you have to win here. Congratulations. Well. Well. No. No, Domino. No. I gotta prove this to you. Is that the wrong emoji? I'm so sorry. Is that a punching emoji? I'm so sorry. We get more prizes and yeah. Let me see if we have more results coming in. We still don't. APA still playing against Serenity. That's a really long tiebreaker. I'll play the 1-2-1B again because why not? I lost the last match. Hopefully I have luck this time. Yep. Wish me luck here. Ooh, the M48 is really aggressive. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Another shot in you. Are you serious? Patton, what are you doing? What is the enemy doing? Oh, but we lost a tank as well. Oh my god, did I put a shot onto level 1? Oh, that would be good. It's going to be a trade if that's the case. Ah. Time to push that tank. Ah. Ah! What the heck is that shot? Oh, good kill, good kill. No. Will they move back? No, they will keep on moving forward. Maybe they will actually move back. I'm not going to risk that shot here. I'm just going to stay here for a moment and see if I have hit anything. Leopard PTA, I will go and take care of that quickly. I hate myself with their shots. This is a bad shot.
We've damaged them.
The Leopard PTA is being dealt with, so that's brilliant. I'm not doing a lot of damage here, am I?
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is damaged.
Farming for days.
Enemy armor destroyed.
the ML2, are you going out in the open like that? What the heck am I doing? Yeah, that's good kill. Yeah, I didn't do a lot this time. The team did well. And that's enough for me. Great job to the team. Yes. But I still did like 2.5k and get a 3rd class. So that's good for me. Good enough for me. I'll take that. I'll take that. What will I have next? Let's go. Let's see if we have results for APA versus Serenity. Has gone on for a really long time, but Serenity will win the tiebreaker 4-3. That is some really long. That is a really long game. With that, we have APA still in the first place because APA has won more head-to-head battles compared with Serenity. And this tiebreak could mean APA will face the pink team, Serenity will face IKPA. Unless APA lose the final one against Raid, and Serenity wins against Jokes. Okay, I will update the leaderboard and scoreboard here. We have results now. Yes, so the table looking, we're looking at the current table here. Gravitas team is surely out of contention with the defeat against the pink team, and it all depends on the final matchup. Split Rennery team will be against Gravitas, and will we see the same situation as GB versus GRS earlier, where GB won against GRS and dragged GRS out of top 4 contention with the pink team? This is going to be extremely crucial. They absolutely have to win against IKPA, no matter what happens here. So the top 4 at the moment, we have APA, Serenity, and IKPA, the pink team. IKPA is will have 9 round wins. IKPA will have 9 round wins, and they are leading the 5th place by 2 round wins, so they're certainly through to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. And I would like to extend my huge congratulations to IKPA, but one more round to go. Who will take home the final top 4 spot? It's going down the wire again, but we will see. I'll play the TVP next. Wish me luck. There are 14 more minutes to go. Let's go in.
Let's get this show on the road.
What happened there? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Run. Don't engage. Oh, don't be like that, Kranvagen. Unsponsored conduct. Oh my lord! Yeah. The T57 heavy. Right. Okay, push. I think we can push.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed. We've lost the track. We're stuck here. Great shot.
Nah. Oh my god.
Track hit.
I'm gonna get back to safety for now.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
The Professor... They are not moving backwards. That's very interesting. I'm going for a drum reload. We have B, so we are going for a cap lead. The Super Conqueror.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The M60, can I get a shot from here? Oh, maybe I could.
We've damaged them.
Reload. Oh my god, we're losing. Oh, it's fine. I think we can get it. I think we can get it. Don't panic. We can still do this. Oh, great kill onto the M60. Well done. Yes. Continue this momentum. Oh my god. T100 LT. Oh no. Yes, great kill.
We lost the track. We're stuck here. Penetration.
Almost, almost. Right.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Trust us. We got it. We got it. We got it. I didn't do a lot of damage, but I think I did crucial damage. Got the most experience. Good, 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 good. I'm almost done with all the missions, so that's brilliant. I might play a couple more games during the week, maybe, to get the remaining. What else do I need to get, actually? Week 1. Okay, maybe I'll play a couple more TVPs. Do we have time? 9 more minutes to go. I'm not risking this. I will take the light tank again. I will wait here. And I will begin the poll. The poll question will be, which team will get the final top 4 spot? Will that be BPS or will that be the PINK team? These are the 2 options that you could choose, because these are the only 2 teams that are still in contention. For the final spots, it's either the PINK team or the Split Rennery team. Gravitas team, will they drag Split Rennery team down? But I think that would be something. Oh, I don't know. I just have to double check whether I have the right number of points for the PINK team and Split Rennery team. PINK team should have 7 points and Split Rennery team should also have 7 points. And according to Wargaming's website, it seems I have the right stuff. Okay. Okay. Split Rennery team against Gravitar. Split Rennery team is the one with the dash at the start, and Gravitar's team is the team without a dash at the start. We will be getting a room invite soon. In around 2 minutes or so. And I will wait. The leaderboard is not here. Let me just correct that. Yeah, got it now. Yeah, it's showing up correctly. The final round, round 14, Split Rennery team will be fighting against Gravitas. This is the only chance for Split Rennery team to get top 4. If they win against Gravitas, they will have to hope that the result of the Pink team versus IKPA will go against them. Okay, will go in favor of IKPA, and I think now the Pink team versus IKPA, this is going to be streamed by Aminet and Fujit, and I think a lot of people will flock to their streams and watch what's going to happen there. And I will do that immediately after we are seeing a result from Split Rennery team versus the Gravitas team. We'll find out soon. And we go in. Cab's here. Niner is here. Robert is here. I just can't do the trilled tongue. BPS. There are 2 BPSs, so one of them is Split Rennery with the dash at the start. One is Gravitas without the dash at the start. This is a little bit awkward, to be honest. The last matchup being Split Rennery versus Gravitas, 2 BPS teams fighting one another, but this game is streamed, so they can't rig. Otherwise, they will be punished by Wargaming, so they can't do that, obviously. It's going to be ice and shot on the spectator, on the spectator side as well. We'll find out what's going to happen finally. Alright, this is such an important match, and Gravitas already out of top 4 contention. Can they spoil the party? But if they do spoil the party, I'm not sure. I hope things don't get bad for them. But I'm pretty sure they feel the pressure. I don't know, because they are from the same clan essentially. So beating Gravitas beating Split Rennery team, I really don't know how things will unfold in the end. So only other people, only the people there could know. But look at the meltdown, I think, if that happens. So I don't think we'll be seeing a GRS versus GB situation where GB will deny GRS from getting top 4. I don't know. The odds are with Split Rennery team at the moment. Did I do the odds actually? No, I actually didn't do the odds. Oh, I didn't do the odds. Maybe I will quickly do the odds now. Wish me luck. I hope I can speed through this. Okay. I think I got it. All right. Oh, Marbox. No, Thomas Peterson has made 3 4-0 predictions, as we are seeing right now. Let me do that quickly. Okay, still have time. Okay, here we go. The odds. Quickly, we have the odds here. Serenity, Spirit Rennery, and AP are predicted to go 4-0 against the opponents. The only uncertainty would be Ikra, predicted to win 4-2 against the Pink team. Is this the case? Are we going to be seeing the Pink team being taken out of top 4 at the very last moment? We will find out pretty soon. Only 10 more seconds to go. Let's go in and say Camsteer Spirit Rennery team versus Gravitas team. Everything will boil down to this very last round. Spirit Rennery has to win. If they don't win, they are definitely out of top 4 contention. The Pink team can take a deep breath. Ufbin Josh in the T100 LT, F in the T back chart. We are also seeing double M60 and triple Type 71, and then say love, expressing love to Jones. Thank you, everyone. Because Gravitas, a lot of them were from Jones, so this is why they're giving love to that. We are seeing Rennery just going to make a big push onto C. Oh, I think this could work really well. General going straight to Gravitas. Are they able to survive for long enough? General looking to put a shot onto onto Gaseo. Ghosty also onto Gaseo. The focus is on Gaseo. And Spirit Rennery team is dropping a lot of hit points and they're bouncing shots. So Ghosty is going to get the kill onto Gaseo. And now it's a 7 versus 6. Keko is now the focus. But he has dropped the reactive armor. Zerd is now dead. This is the opportunity for Gravitas team to get the kills. We have General being taken out. And Gravitas, they might lose Nakabate's bias by the Spirit Rennery team. Ghosty is the focus for Gravitas. Gravitas is holding up well now. But Keko has been taken out. Romeo Jones or Mufasa needs to kill Ghosty, but it's a bounce, sadly. Spitzy is coming in, but it's a miss onto Dan. We are also seeing Nagabator being a one-shot. Ghosty is out of the fight. It's now a 4 versus 4. The hit points are neck and neck. F with the bad shot. Spirit Rennery team just bounces too many shells here. I mean, look at this. Gravitas. Oh my god, I'm just messing up with my keyboard. Dan is going to go down. Oh my god. This. What is this match? Both teams bouncing a lot of shots. This is really unlike what we have seen on the EU server so far. But Gravitas team has the numerical advantage and the hit point advantage. Spitzy receives a hit. The F is going to take out Yukolova with Spitzy. Great shot onto F, leaving F the last, a one-shot essentially. Spitzy needs to get a kill onto F. It's the case. Mufasa is going to be killed by Ufi Josh. All down to Ufi Josh, whether he's able to carry this for Spirit Rennery team. Spitzy is a one-shot, but way to success, low road there, I think. And way to success will get a kill onto Spitzy. Now it's a 1 versus 2. Vanessa. Still full health in that 60 TP, absolutely needs to get a kill onto Santiago or Nick Ace, and he does. Can Ufbin Josh do this? Can Ufbin Josh carry this for Spit Rendery team? Vanessa in the 60 TP. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Oh no, oh no, 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 Vanessa, turn around, turn around. Oh, it's a bounce. Oh, opportunity for Ufbin Josh now. It's going to turn. Oh my god, there are not a lot of time left, to be honest. Gravitas has the cap. 4 cap for per 2 seconds of increase. We are essentially talking about 220 more seconds to go. Or did I do the wrong maths here? Yeah, 220 more seconds to go, so that's pretty much... No, I did the wrong maths. Come on. Less than 3 minutes to go. Less than 3 minutes to go. Before... Oh! Big shot onto Ufbin Josh here. Vanessa, now she has to hope that she can bounce a couple of shots. Now down to a 2-shot. Ufbin Josh doing a good job in the T100 LC. Oh, but it is Vanessa getting the kill onto Ufbin Josh, giving Vanessa the win for Gravitas team. 1-0 to them so far. Now, pressures onto Spit Rendery team. They thought that push would work amazingly, but look at the bounces. There are simply too many bounces. They are getting extremely nervous. Because they know if they don't win, they are certainly out. I could only wish their best for them, but it already boils down to that one. To that single round. Holy mackerel. Let's go back. This time we are seeing Gravitas. They're changing their lineup, but they have done a really good job in holding off the push. Spit Rendery team, you still have to do well. You still have to perform really well. And I'm not bothering translating that message on the chat here. Spit Rendery team, triple Type 71, 1 T100 LT, double 60 TP, and the Sheridan Gravitas will be looking to get double Type 71 and STB1, the Sheridan, a 60 TP, and Keku in the E3, Ukolova in the Vigorous Light. Oh, maybe not an E3. Keku dropping back into a Type 71. So far, so good for Gravitas. Gravitas has simply nothing to lose, actually. Spit Rendery team is the team that has a lot of stick at their hands. Spitty will take the E3, the almighty E3. We will see if that works out, but I would suppose that E3 will take the northeastern corner. But then the lack of turret can be a problem. That E3 could be prone to crossfire from the church. So you have to work that corner vigilantly. Let's go back in. Spit Rendery team from the south spawn. Gravitas from the north spawn, exactly 1000 hit points of difference. We will head up high. Oh. I'm not going to reduce the map size. Let's see whether Spit Rendery team is going to make another huge push, or are we going to be seeing a much more subdued Spit Rendery team. Way to success, or Ufbin Josh, the T100 LT, will spot up Keckle. Will he shoot? Will he shoot? He is not going to shoot. He's going to run away. He's not going to telegraph the position. Attention is on Sector 3. Keku has been spotted. 6k or Gaseo has been shot at. We are seeing Gravitas dropping a couple of hit points here and there. E3 of Spitty is in the position that I'm thinking of. But Gravitas has angles, but he has to prevent from being spotted. Mufasa's trying to get B. Oh, but he's getting shot at from doing so. Gravitas will not get a cap lead because BPS of Rendery team will get a cap lead here with the cap on A. And let's go to Nick Case, where he's able to reset Mufasa. Not the case here. He receives a hit in response, but the trade is in favor of Spit Rennery team. Gravitas is going to move back. Mufasa has taken a couple of hits, but there are 2 light tanks on top of the hill here. I'm not exactly sure the purpose of that. They could try to get C, but it's going to be hard. They have to find a way to rotate. But Gravitas team is bleeding a lot, and they could potentially be down to more than 3,000 hit points of deficit, and they need to definitely shore up their defense. Now they don't have a lot of opportunities to push at the moment. Spit Rennery team looks very solid at the here, but then A is out in the open. Gravitas team doesn't know this. Oh, Keko has been spotted and shot at. And will we see more shots coming onto Keko here? Kolova will be trying to cap C with the bush. Keko is now down to 1 shot. And we see the first blood onto Keko by Dan. Mufasa still alive. But this is going to be hard to work with the gun repression. No matter how much gun repression you have to peek out and show lower glasses. But at the same time, Ghosty is still reloading there, so Spit Rennery team looking very solid at the moment. They don't have the cap lead now. Gravitas got C, but they lost the tank in doing so. So Spit Rennery team, they just need a really good push, and it's all over for Gravitas team. We're going to be seeing Spit Rennery continue to bleed Spitze. Spitze dropping the speed boost, rotating backwards. Gravitas, oh, Spitze is out of the game. It's now a 7 versus 5. So far, so good for Spit Rennery team. Now, Gravitas has spotted Nick Case being isolated, but at the same time, Gaseo is getting absolutely decimated. And Uvmin Josh will take the tank out with Nick Case. Great shot onto Mufasa. And Ghosty, good shot onto Vanessa. Now Vanessa is coming from behind, looking to take out Nick Case. That's a good kill here. Romeo Jones gets shot at, gets blocked by Vanessa. Vanessa blocks a shot from Ghosty, but Mufasa won't be supported behind. And I think we're seeing Vanessa put a huge shell onto Ghosty. Receives a shell from Ghosty. It's now a 6 versus 3. Spit Rennery team looking solid at the moment here. They're dominating in every location. A 2 versus 2 fight. Nagabated Bias is the focus for Spit Rennery team. General pretty much nudging Nagabated Bias here. And we are seeing General 1 versus 1 against Ukolova. Can Ukolova do this? I think it's going to be really hard. It's a heavy tank against a light tank. You can't really do much. Ukolova will be able to get a shot onto General, but General will take out Ukolova, bringing Spit Rennery team the win. Now, Spit Rennery team gets 1 back, bringing this to a 1-1 here. Well done to Spit Rennery team. There is still a lot to play for, but Gravitas, 2 tanks doing 0 damage. 2 eggs. Good for egg fried rice, and not good for the fight. So Spit Rennery team, now they have a good game. Can they keep up this momentum? We are seeing changes for Gravitas team. We are seeing a couple of clans taking the Carol. This we thought that the Minotauro would be the tank that a lot of people feared, but it's actually the Carol that more tanks take. And Gravitas, are they really taking the Minotauro? I played that tank on the other day, and it struggled a lot. It struggled a lot with the DPM. And Nikolova will not take the Minotauro. Will take the Sheridan instead. Spit Rennery team, what tanks are they going to take this time? Are we going to be seeing a double T110E5? We do. Double Type 71 by General and Santiago, or Nick Case, Ghost T, IS4, Uvbin Josh looking to take a mouse. Ooh, very interesting. He usually plays in the light tank. Will be pretty much the first time playing in a super heavy. And in a map like Norcam D. Oh. Spirit Memory team, surprise me. Surprise me, please. Your qualifier will be very important, that light tank. That tank will give Gravitas team lots of information. But we'll go back and see and watch what both teams are going to do. Spider-Man says Vanessa. But pressure is still on with Spirit Memory team. Gravitas, they just hope to... They are looking to put up a really good fight. Anyhow, we are seeing Ukolova in the Sheridan looking to get C. Mouses or mice? Asked us, sir. I would say mouses. But the reply from Mufasa is Checo. And we're seeing Nagabeta Bites going to this crater here, but gets absolutely shut down by Spirit Memory team. And they're immediately pushing onto Nagabeta Bites. F, good shot there. Big shot onto Dan, but Bias just overcommitted in my opinion. And he is the first time down. Spirit Memory team, they're trying to move forward, but oh, Nick Case also got absolutely decimated. Now it's all focus fire for Gravitas. They want to win this one. It's all about getting the focus fire right. Nikolova looks to put a big shell onto F. The focus is now onto F, but Keko has been taken out. 6K is now down to one shot, and Spirit Memory team is looking for Gaseo. Dan is now very low. F is at one shot, but Gravitas team, their focus fire is off. Dan is now down to one shot, and Mufasa is being taken out by Zerd at the moment. And Spitze needs to reload quickly enough. Now down to one shot, and will take out Dan, but it's a little bit too late because it's a 5 versus 4 right now. There are so many low hit point pool targets for Gravitas. F is going to go down to Vanessa. General gets Spitze, but it's all over for Gravitas. Ukolova is out. General puts a great shot onto Mufasa, and it's going to be Zerd that gets the kill onto Mufasa, leaving Vanessa the last person standing. Well done to the Randry team and Gravitas team. What a quick game it is. Gravitas team struggling with the focus fire in this one, and this brings the scoreline to 2-1 in favor of Randry team. 6 tanks doing more than 2k, so that's some good damage spread. Gravitas team unable to land a punch, a blow on Spirit Randry team. They're struggling at the moment. 2-1 it is in favor of Spirit Randry team, and we will go back. We're now seeing Gravitas team looking to take a pattern. Pattern, are you sure? We will see. No, a concept 1B. A more typical choice in my opinion. But maybe he wants to be interesting. No, he's going to take the boring Dell IS4. Sorry. I hate the IS4, so allow me to backstab the IS4. Good. Type 71, okay. So what we're seeing here, Gravitas, a Badger, double at 113, double Type 71, a Sheridan, and a Crown Bargain with Spirit Randry team going for a double IS4, double T110E5, Nick Hayes in the Type 71, we've been judged in the mouse, and Zerd in a Crown Bargain. Absolutely important match for Spirit Randry team again, but they are leading at the moment. If someone is watching Pink versus IKPA here, can you report the scoreline for now at the moment? That would be appreciated. And here we go, back on Normandy. And it's Split Rennery team leading by more than 2k. Dan asking whether Gaseo misses Daniel. And he says yes. They like one another, and that's good to see. We're seeing a plane crash into the crater, and both teams are pretty much bantering on the chat. Yukalova has spotted up the team, but not a lot of tanks. Oh, we're seeing Dan, F. Josh, and Santiago going straight into the crater. And are they able to put some crossfire? Nick Hayes has been shot at by a lot. Gaseo! Oh, great start to Gravitas team this time. And they need to keep this up because Nick Hayes is not going to be long for this world, but they still don't have lots of hit point pool advantage. And the Rennery team is struggling to hold on, and they're looking to make a big push onto Spitty. The focus fire is onto Spitty now. They have to get this on point. Vanessa coming in to take out Santiago. And Spitty is now down to a 2-shot. Ghosty puts it to a 1-shot here. General needs to get the kill here. Yes, it will be the case. Vanessa bounces onto Santiago again. Gravitas seems struggling with the shots. They aren't putting a lot of shots onto the team. Oh, big HE shell from behind of Keko. F is dead. Oh, suddenly it's a 4 versus 6. Now Vanessa is dead. Gravitas team is in trouble in terms of hit points. In terms of guns, Split Rennery team is in trouble. Split Rennery team absolutely needs to get the focus fire on point. It's still the advantage to Gravitas. Gravitas can potentially make a comeback. With the effective DPM they have at hand, Zerd is going to wait for a little bit longer. Ghosty is almost reloaded. Great shot onto Nagabeta by it. Zerd gets the kill here. But look at this. It's a 3 versus 3. The hit points are neck and neck. And Ghosty has to survive. Gaseo has to land a shot onto Ghosty. It's the case here. And we're seeing Dan brawling with Gaseo. Great shot there. And Gaseo will put a shot onto Dan. Oh, this is going to be tight. You call of a big HE shell to the backside of Dan. But that reactive armor has dropped a little bit too late. Mufasa. Oh, good shot onto Dan. But Yukolova could get the win. Get the kill. Dan, the ammo rack's damaged, the engine is damaged, the driver is injured. Great shot onto Yukolova, but he has to reload for a really long time. Great kill onto Gaseo by Zerd, but this is surely going in favor of Gravitas team. Yukolova will not get a kill, it's Mufasa getting the ramp kill, meaning Gravitas will be tying 2-2. What a game, what a win for Gravitas team. Great focus fire from Gravitas team, but they still have to prevent a couple of bounces going into Split Rennery team. Split Rennery team, their focus is a little bit off. Again, the nerves are taking a toll in their mental status. They need to sort that out because they are struggling to secure wins at the moment with Gravitas team looking to get a momentum here, and we are now on to Dynasties Pro. Both teams just need to win 2 more battles. Look at IKPA versus PINK. Do we have results already? They are still playing at the moment, I believe. That is the case. That is the case. So we don't have any. Oh, actually, let's see about Serenity versus. Oh, jokes. It's still going on. Do we actually have results? IKPA, did they win 4-0? Oh yeah, still going on. Okay, so how about APA versus jokes? Do we have a result? We do have a result. APA won against Raid 4-0. Look at Gravitas team. Just like GB, they have nothing to lose, so they are going to, you know, take some interesting lineups. So quadruple 3Ks they are taking, but I mean, GB takes like 4 of them and 3 bounces, and they still won against GRS. So don't think this is Gravitas allowing Split Rennery team to win. This is a viable strategy, and you can't report Gravitas team from taking this lineup. They can still win, And it's all down to Split Rennery team whether they can win on Dynasty's Pro. They have to. They must win. They don't have the hit points though. Gravitas team is the team with more hit points at the moment. We are seeing Split Rennery team from the south side and Gravitas from the north side. Let's head up high and see where both teams are going to go. Way to success, and the team 1 LC will get the spots up near the park side, knocking down a tree in the process. 2 trees in the process. Deforestation, I am calling this. Is he going to knock another tree down? No, he's not going to knock another tree down. He's going to get a spots up for Split Rennery team with Gravitas. Oh, the quadruple VKs are going for the middle lane. And that is in trouble. Ghosty and Dan, they have to be prepared for this big push coming from Gravitas team here. Dan has taken the hit, but not a lot of hits so far. Oh, the VKs have put some really good shots. And Split Rennery team, they're now trying to make a push onto Gaseo. Gaseo is overcommitting at the moment. General is the focus. Gaseo needs to put a shot. Oh, it's the wrong target, I'm afraid. Oh, Ghosty gets absolutely decimated by Vanessa. Oh, Gaseo is also removed from battlefield. Gravitas team, the quadruple VKs are working in their favor, but Spitzy bounces their shot. Vanessa, big shot, Dan is annihilated. No mercy at all. Split Rennery team is struggling with the kills. Finally, Ecoliver is dead. A huge tank down, but there are a lot of shots that Gravitas team can make and take them out. Oh, General is out now. It's a 4 versus 5. Split Rennery team, I think they are struggling at the moment here. F is now dead. Gravitas, they are doing this really nicely. Santiago, in this case, gets the kill. Nagabita is down. Ufi Josh is running away. Mufasa is looking to get a kill, get a shot on to way to success. He does. Oh my god, is Gravitas winning this matchup? Oh my lord. Split Rennery team, they are struggling to win the quadruple Gravitas. A quadruple VK strategy works so well in favor of Gravitas team. The damage, the alpha. Oh my lord. Now, huge pressure is onto Split Rennery team now. Santiago is dead. Nekcase is dead. We are seeing a 1 versus 1 with Ufmi Josh against Mufasa. Mufasa is out of the game. But can Ufmi Josh make an unlikely comeback though? Gravitas doing a huge job in this one. Well done. Amazing focus fire by the VKs. They worked so well together. And maybe this is the call for more teams to take a lot of VKs on Dynasty's Pro now. This is working in favor of Split Rennery's Gravitas team. Split Rennery team, unfortunately, they have to hope they can get some ammo racks here and there and some caps on the way. But we're seeing Ufbi Josh running around, spotted up Spitzy. We are seeing a shot coming onto Spitzy, but Kekko will not be able to land onto Ufbi Josh for now. Really looking for Ufbi Josh. Great shots from Kekko onto Ufbi Josh. Ufbi Josh is hoping that they can get back into the next battle quickly. And here we are. Gravitas now leading 3-2. They are on the match point. Oh my god. Are we seeing Gravitas team spoiling the party here? They have 5 tanks doing more than 2k, and Split Rennery team only 2 tanks. They are on tilt surely. This is, oh my god, there are a lot of pressure for Split Rennery team right now. They have to win 2 in a row in order to bring this home. But Gravitas team at the moment, they are looking so strong. The Pink team still fighting against IKPA at the moment, I believe. Yes, it's still going on. That could also go to a tiebreaker here. For Serenity, I believe they're still playing against Jokes. So, Dynasty's Pro, what are we going to be seeing here? Gravitas team, they are dropping the quadruple VK strategy, and they're going to be taking double IS4, double Type 71, double 215B potentially, and 1 VK, Vanessa taking their tank. Ikolova. Are they going to be taking the 2 and 5B? Split Rennery team, on the other hand, we are going to be seeing double Type 71, 1 T100 LT, 1 215B, and potentially triple IS4. It's still need double IS4, but triple Type 71. Ikolova has to decide as soon as possible which tank to take, 215B or VK. Decide now, because they only have 10 seconds to go. You can't do a 756, you're being streamed right now. Oh my god, get ready. Ikolova, get ready. Aye. There we go. Ikolova is going to be in the 215B. You aren't seeing on 736. They're playing with us. This is on to Split Rennery team now. They absolutely have to win this one. If they don't, oh boy. None of the BPS clans are going to be in the Blitz Ultimate Cup. And this will be a huge. This will be huge because Split Rennery team, they won the previous 2 seasons, spring season and also the summer season, where especially in the summer season they dominated in the tournament. That now we're seeing Split Rennery team on the verge of being knocked out in the top 8 stage. The fortunes have turned. The tables have turned. We are seeing Ufi and Josh in the T100 LT looking to get to the bush and spot tanks up with Gravitas going for C as well. We are seeing Ufi and Josh looking to push shots in. He's spotted. He has to run away though. Gravitas, are they going to defend A? Oh, we can see a big push coming from Split Rennery team. They absolutely have to get both Keko and Gaseo out, and they're doing that. Split Rennery team just move forward without stopping at all, but Santiago gets incinerated here. Zerd and also Ghosty will take Gaseo out of the way. It is the case. Keko is now the focus for Split Rennery team. So far so good for Split Rennery. They are looking at the ice to tanks, but F is now down to 1 shot. Vanessa rams onto Ghosty, but we're seeing way to success. Sniping from behind, Ikolova is dead. Keko is not going to last for long. It's now going to be a 6 versus 5. With Rennery tanks now looking for Vanessa potentially. Keko is now dead. General has now come in to support the team. They're looking for Nagabeta, but I don't think with Nagabeta dropping the reactive armor is going to save the team from much. Mufasa and Splitsy still trying to cap B. I am not really sure why they're insisting on that. Now, Split Rennery team will get the win because they are able to take out tanks. They're trying to stop the push. Vanessa is now quite low. Ghosty Zerd will take out Vanessa. General will take out Vanessa. It will be the case. Now, there are not a lot of hit points here. Splitty and Mufasa is trying to come in, but it's way too late. They should not have captured B because they were being pushed at that moment. Mufasa is finally dead, and we are seeing Split Rennery team. I can't say it's a steamroll, to be honest with you, but it looks like one. Ufi and Josh ramming onto Splitsy, and we are seeing Split Rennery team now putting this back to a tiebreaker. They are now 3-3. They have to win the next one in order to have a chance in qualifying. We will go back in now on Middleburg, and let's see what's going to happen here. Pink team against Ikra. Are we seeing results? They're still playing. I think that could go to a tiebreaker with Serenity. Oh, that could go to a tiebreaker against Jokes. Oh. Middleburg 3-3 so far for both teams. Who will win this fight? Is it going to be Split Rennery or is it going to be Gravitas? I'm seeing people saying 1-1. Kuga saying excellent games. Yeah, so far Split Rennery team, they have picked up the performance there. The poll is still on. You can still vote for the final team in the top 4. Now Gravitas, they're going to take the Minotauro. Is this going to work? Vanessa is going to take the Badger. Split Runnery team, General in the IS4, Dan in the IS4, and we are seeing triple Type 71s by Ghosty, Nickcase, and Zerd, Weighty Success in the T100LT, and F in the M60 with Gravitas. Are they going with 6 really? Mufasa in the IS4 alongside Splitsy, double Type 71 by Gaseo and Keko, Vanessa in the Badger, Nagabeta in the 25T Batchat. Vanessa will take the 1-3 instead, and Nikolova will insist in the Minotauro. The DPM is going to be an issue, but Middleburg, a different story. This tiebreaker, Split Runnery definitely needs to win. If they don't, they are out. We'll go into Middleburg. What will Split Runnery team do here? A Gravitas team, can they bring us a surprise with the Minotauro? It's all down to this final game here. Pressure is on the Split Runnery team. They absolutely have to make it work. Way to success will be Josh in the T100LT, spotting up a couple of tanks, going to take a escape route. Himself spotted. Good shot from Bias onto Zerd. With Way to Success now joining the rest of the team to go for C. F is trying to put shots, but Gravitas hasn't lost a lot of hit points so far. They will get B. They will have the cap lead, and Mufasa is down near the church. Will be very important acting as a pivot. Split Runnery team, on the other hand, they are looking to go for C. Or maybe not. Split Runnery team, they're holding here. Great shots onto Vanessa. Vanessa is trying to push shots onto Santiago and Ghosty. I think we're seeing a push coming from Split Runnery team. Can Gravitas team regroup quickly enough before Split Runnery team is able to get the tanks out of the way? Vanessa now down to a one shot. Oh, immediately removed by Split Runnery team. That's the first tank out. Gravitas team is now coming in, but is it too late? Focus is now on the General, but Mufasa and Bias has different ideas. They are now looking for General, but they have to sort the Focus Fire out, and Yukolova very far behind. Not going to put a lot of shots to the hillside, but that's going to be a problem. Bias is now killed. Keko is now down to one shot. Mufasa is out of the fight. It's now a 7 versus 4, and Keko is now down to one shot. And Ghosty is not the one killing Keko, it's actually Nickcase getting Keko. Great shot from Yukolova onto F, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Gaseo is getting shut down by those tags. Look at the hit point pushing of Split Runnery team. Absolutely wonderful. Ghosty will be the tank getting Gaseo out of the way with Splitsy. Now the focus for Split Runnery team. Split Runnery team surely has this in the bag, and they will get an important win. And they now have to wait for the result against the Pink team with Yukolova, the last tank standing. Now they are going to get Yukolova out of the way. Let's see, Yukolova, big shot onto General. Now reloading. Will General be taken out here? Yes, it's the case. But, oh, you're seeing virus from Yukolova. He's trying to stay here as long as he could. Reloading at the moment. Zerd coming in to put shots onto Yukolova. Zerd will not receive a hit from Yukolova. It's always to be Ubi Josh that gets killed. Gravitas now has the cap lead. And Gravitas team, they need Yukolova alive. But they are not going to be alive. Split Runnery team, they brought it home. 4-3. Congratulations to Split Runnery team. And they are going to win this one. 4-3, 5 tanks doing more than 2k, and Gravitas only 1 tank doing more than 2k. Well done to Split Runnery team. They now just have to wait for the results. And we're seeing, oh, Ikra won against the Pink team 4-1, which means this is all over for the Pink team. Pink team will not qualify to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. Split Rennery team will qualify to the Blitz Ultimate Cup. Congratulations to Split Rennery team. The victory against Gravitas is going to be enough. And wow, what a finale that is. Well done to IKPA. IKPA will spoil a party tonight. The Pink team, unfortunately, will bow out of the top 4, of the top 8 stage. And they will feel absolutely gutted with that loss against IKPA. And our final 4 teams will be APA, Serenity, IKPA, and Split Rennery. Congratulations to all these 4 teams. Pending violation checks, these will be the final 4 clans for the Blitz Ultimate Cup, and it all boils down to those 2 days. The 2nd and the 3rd of December, we will see all of them back soon. But the Pink team fought really hard, 39 battle wins, an amazing feat. And Gravitas team also did a really good job in the Professionals tournament, 36 battle wins, a huge number, I must say. APA with 50 battle wins, Serenity 44 battle wins, IKPA 45, Split Rennery 44. Well done everyone. This is going to be it for me. Serenity and jokes are still going on. It will go to a tiebreaker, I think. But yeah, my stream will end here. Thank you all for watching. I will see you. This is probably my. I don't know if I should announce that, but I will hope to see you on next Tuesday on the Apex server, where we'll be seeing the 4 clans of RN, ID, Risk, and P1 in the Blitz Blitz Ultimate Cup, and we will see which clans are going to get the top the prizes, the monetary prizes. Which clan will get the clan logo and which clans won't. All the 4 clans of the EU server here, they don't have a clan logo. So it will be a novel. It will be novel stuff for these 4 clans. But now it's me, Wildwood's Helper. I'm signing off. EU server. Maybe it's not the last goodbye, but if it is the case, then